Welcome to Power for Parkinson's Voice Strength class. I am your host, Rachel. Let's start with our physical warm-up. Everybody, whatever chair you're sitting in, particularly if it's kind of cushiony and really comfortable, you want to sit up with your rump on the bump. So slide to the front of your chair if you aren't already, so you can sit nice and tall. All right? Let's do 3 breaths in and out. And when you are breathing in, I want you to think about just all your abdominals, so all those gorgeous 6-packs out there, just letting them all go, just hang loose while you're inhaling, okay? And if it helps, you can put 2 hands, you can't really see my stomach from here, but you can put 2 hands on your stomach just to make sure that you're letting all of that go. That's what helps the diaphragm go down. You hear a lot, breathe from your diaphragm, and that's really what that means, is letting your abs go so that the diaphragm can be pushed down. That's what inflates the lungs. All right, so in through the nose and out through the mouth, okay? Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. All right, let's do a bit of a breathing game. I don't believe that I've done this other than the time that I was here with Maggie. So if you were there for that class, however long ago that was in December, then you'll recognize this. If not, just kind of follow my lead. I won't be able to count during this, but basically what's going to happen is we're going to inhale for 4 counts, and then we're going to exhale for 4 counts on a so you're deflating like a balloon, okay? So I'm going to do it this time. I'm just going to show you without counting first, and then we'll do it together and I'll count for you. And you don't have to count, just breathe and then do this. All right, here we go. So okay, so that time I inhaled for 4. I was just counting 4 in my head, and then I did the snake sound for 4 counts. Now let's try it together, and I'm going to count this time. So I won't be breathing, but you're going to breathe when my hands go out. And then when my hand's starting to go back in, and I say 4, and it's going to be 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to be doing the okay? So this is inhale, this is, all right. Okay, here we go, I'm gonna count. Ready? Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. All right, how'd we do? Let us know in the chat. Let's try it one more time. This one can be a little bit confusing, especially if it's new. So let's try it again. Ready? Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. How about one more time? And then let's keep this exercise in our repertoire, you guys. And I'll bring it back in a few classes, and we'll see if we remember it then. Then we'll try doing 8. Okay? So write this down so you don't forget it. I'm just kidding. We'll review it again, but it might be a good thing to practice at home. Since the voice is a wind instrument, we want to make sure that our breath is on par and we're ready to go. We're taking nice, good breaths. Okay, so this time when we try it, think about those abs releasing again, okay? Ready? And inhale, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. Awesome. All right, cool. And just roll your shoulders back. And make sure that you're still breathing. And then we'll roll them forward. Oh, that feels good. And stretch your arms out as far as you can. And give yourself a hug. Thank you for showing up today, self. You're awesome. Okay, cool. Let's do some singing now. Okay. So we're gonna do a little bit of a bubble to start out, or a lip trill. So we're gonna do our little siren, okay? We're gonna do one hill, and then later we're gonna do two hills. So let's do one hill first. So it's gonna go from low to high to low, okay? Ready, low. Awesome. All right, let's try that again, okay? By the way, you don't have to go as high as I'm going or as low as I'm going, or that's probably, you're probably going as low as I'm going, or probably lower, but you don't have to go as high. Just do whatever is comfortable for you. That is so, so important. And I know people say that a bunch and it feels just like, well, no, I want to do more. But just fight that urge, okay? Just do what makes you feel comfortable. Trust me, you don't want to overextend yourself, especially in the first few minutes of class. All right, let's try it one more time. Go. Awesome. Okay, now we're gonna do two. So one, and then another one. Okay, let's try it. Ready? Woo, that takes a lot of energy and breath. That's what we're doing, finding our power, finding that power in our voice. All right, let's try it one more time. I forgot to say this like I usually do, but if the lip trill is just really not working for you, that's completely fine. You can just hum it. Okay, and in that case, you really want to think about air coming out of your nose so that you make a nice, smooth, slidey, I was going to say line, but it's really more of a hill, okay? But line in your voice. Okay, let's do our ooey ooey's. Ooey, 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 and go up. Ooey, 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 focusing on that breath. Ooey, 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 and up. Ooey, 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 and up. Ooey, 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 lips relaxed. Ooey, 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 and down. 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 Ooey, 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 ooey. Very nice. Now, I know what I said earlier, that we weren't gonna add in another vocal exercise, but we're just gonna try this one because it just stays on the same pitch. And then we just go up and then we'll go down. Just like we did with the ooey ooey's, where we modulate up, we go up the half step. It's gonna go like this. Zinga, zinga, zee, zinga, zinga, zee, zinga, 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 zee. Okay? So really try and taste that Z and the NG. And what I mean by that is you're gonna feel it right up in your nose, okay? So it's gonna feel nice and buzzy in here. Okay, right, here we go. Zinga, zinga, Z, zinga, zinga, Z, zinga, 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 Z, and up. Zing a zing a zee, zing a zing a zee, zing a zing a zing a zing a zee. I'm getting tongue twisted before the tongue twisters. And up. Zing a zing a zee, zing a zing a zee, zing a zing a zing a zing a zee. Awesome. And up. Zing a zing a zee, zing a zing a zee, zing a zing a zing a zing a zee. Awesome job, you guys. Thank you for working with me and doing that new exercise. Let's get into our tongue twisters now. We've got some B's and some P's and some K sounds today. All right. So this one, I'm not even entirely sure that I'm saying all the words right. So just let me know if I need to be corrected on any of these words with the B exercise. Okay. So this one goes like this. Brisk, brave, brigaders, brandished, broad, bright blades, blunderbusses and bludgeons, balancing them badly. Okay, that's a lot. Let's try it all together. Okay, a little bit slower and then a little bit faster. Slow first. Brisk, brave brigaders brandish broad, bright blades, blunderbusses and bludgeons, balancing them badly. I feel like I have to say this with a British accent for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's the bludgeons. Yeah, I'm not sure. All right, let's do it a little bit faster. Try it again. Brisk, brave brigaders brandish broad, bright blades, blunderbusses and bludgeons, balancing them badly. Awesome. Okay. Practice makes perfect. I hate the saying practice makes perfect, but it just happens that this tongue twister is really fun, so we're gonna do it anyway. All right. If practice makes perfect and perfect needs practice, I'm perfectly practiced and practically perfect. All right, all together. If practice makes perfect and perfect needs practice, I'm perfectly practiced and practically perfect. All right, let's try it one more time, maybe a little bit faster. If practice makes perfect and perfect needs practice, I'm perfectly practiced and practically perfect. I messed up a little bit there at the end. It's pretty hard to do that one fast. All right, last one. If you must cross a cow across a crowded cow crossing, cross the course cow across the crowded cow crossing carefully. Ah! That one is a lot of stuff, a lot of words. Okay, slowly together. If you must cross a course cow across a crowded cow crossing, cross the course cow across the crowded cow crossing carefully. Woo! I picked some hard ones for today, you guys. All right, let's try and do it faster. Okay. If you must cross a course cow across a crowded cow crossing, cross the course cow across the crowded cow crossing carefully. Woo! Hopefully you stuck around for that one. Even if you tripped over some words there, just give yourself a pat on the back. You did great. You did awesome. All right, let's get into our music. So I didn't pick out a warm-up song today because we're gonna try and keep things a little bit shorter, at least until we're in person, because everything's just a little bit better in person to learn songs and all that stuff. So we're just gonna do 2 songs today, and that'll probably continue until we're in person. Here we go. I Feel the Earth Move. One of my personal favorites. Okay, so we actually start with the chorus. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. I feel my heart start to trembling whenever you're around. Okay, let's split it up. So let's go, I feel the earth, to I feel the sky tumbling down. Okay, let's do that much. So you gotta clap or snap with this one because it's got those little empty beats there. I feel the earth move. Okay, so feel free to snap or clap if the song moves you that way. Okay, here we go. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. Awesome. Okay, so last two lines. I feel my heart start to trembling whenever you're around. So let's try that together a little bit slower because we got that little ditty at the end. I feel my heart start to trembling whenever you're around. Okay, a little bit faster this time. One more time, those two lines. I feel my heart start to tremble whenever you're around. All right. Then we get into the verse. It goes straight into it. Oh, baby, when I see your face, mellow as the month of May. Oh, darling, I can't stand it when you look at me that way. Okay, so 2 lines at a time. Let's take this verse. Oh, baby, when I see your face, mellow as the month of May. All right, let's do that much again. Oh, baby, when I see your face, mellow as the month of May. All right, last 2 lines. Oh, darling, I can't stand it when you look at me that way. Okay, all that together. Oh, darling, I can't stand it when you look at me that way. I don't know why it's in parentheses on the screen or why it was that way when I looked for the lyrics, but I guess it's an echo. I don't know. That's usually what they do if there's an echo. All right, that whole verse together. Let's do it. Ooh, baby, when I see your face, mellow as the month of May. Oh, darling, I can't stand it when you look at me that way. All right, then we go back to the chorus. So let's try that together. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. I feel my heart start to tremble whenever you're around. All right. And there's a few of the choruses, so just to let you know, because it gets a little bit different every time. Sorry, not a little bit different every time. There's some of them that go, whenever you're around. So I think that's near the end, I believe. That's what I found yesterday when I was touching up on the songs. So, but as far as right now, it doesn't come right there, whenever you're around. So it's just a heads up. Okay, then verse 2, same melody. Let's go ahead and try it, okay? Ooh, darling, when you're near me and you tenderly call my name, I know that my emotions are something I just can't tame. I just have got to have you, baby. Oh, it gets a little crazy at the end. Okay, so let's go over those last 2 lines. are something I just can't tame. I've just got to have you, baby. Okay, one more time. Are something I just can't tame. I've just got to have you, baby. Okay? And it goes a little bit faster there, but don't worry, you know, if it's just, oh my gosh, there's too many words. It's okay, you'll get it on the next chorus. You could just wait till the chorus comes back. And then she has this funny little part in the middle, in between the verse and the chorus here. Yeah. Okay, so let's practice doing that. Yeah. All right, perfect. Then we go back to, I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. Oh, here we go. Here's something a little bit different. Tumbling down. So she does it twice this time. Tumbling down. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. Tumbling down. And then she goes into the bridge straight away. I just lose control down to my very soul. I get a hot and cold all over, all over, all over, all over. I feel the earth, and it goes straight into it. So straight away. Let's go over that bridge, you guys. So 2 lines. I just lose control down to my very soul. I just lose control down to my very soul. All right, one more time. I just lose control down to my very soul. All right, last 2 lines. I get a hot and cold all over, all over, all over, all over. Okay, let's try that together. I get a hot and cold all over, all over, all over, all over. All right, one more time, since that's pretty fast. I get a hot and cold all over, all over, all over, all over. I feel the earth. And then we keep going into the chorus. Under my feet, I feel the sky tumbling down, tumbling down again. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down, tumbling down. And then here we have the outro. A tumbling down, a tumbling down, a tumbling down, a tumbling down. Ooh, really jazzy there at the end. So let's go over that outro one more time. So going from the chorus, we're gonna have, I feel the earth. So for the second time, move under my feet, I feel the sky tumbling down, a tumbling down, a tumbling down, a tumbling down, a tumbling down, tumbling down. Sorry, I messed that one up. Okay, tumbling down. Let me do it one more time since I had a little mess up there. Okay? So from the chorus, it's going to go straight into the outro. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down, a tumbling down, a tumbling down, a tumbling down, a tumbling down, tumbling down. Okay, and then that's how the song ends. So you guys, woohoo, we got it. We went all the way through. Y'all are awesome. I want you to focus this time, since there's not a whole lot of room to breathe, there's not a whole lot of breaks. I think there is one instrumental break that comes in. But while we're singing, there's not a whole lot of room to breathe. I want you to think about letting your abs go, okay? And taking your time to breathe. I know sometimes it feels like you can't when there's limited time, but there is time. Cut off early, just breathe a little bit sooner, and think about, again, that relaxing breath rather than frantic. Oh my gosh, it's so fast. Okay, I know it's hard, but I'm challenging you. All right, here we go. Now grab a swig of water. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. I feel my heart start to tremble in whenever you're around. Ooh, baby, when I see your face, mellow as the month of May. Oh, darling, I can't stand it when you look at me that way. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. I feel my heart start to tremble in whenever you're around. Sorry, I told you wrong. Here's your instrumental break. Think about that calm breathing. Or just having fun, whatever gives you the most relaxed breath. Right? Sit nice and tall. Here we go, second verse. Ooh, darling, when you're near me and you tenderly call my name, I know that my emotions are something I just can't tame. I just have got to have you, baby. Yeah. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down, tumbling down. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down, tumbling down. I just lose control down to my very soul. I get a hot and cold all over, all over, all over, all over. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down, tumbling down. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down. Nice. Woohoo! Give yourselves a round of applause. That was awesome. Woo! Hopefully you had fun. As you know, there's always a poll in the chat. I don't know if they put it in there yet, but if they have, please vote for your favorite song of the day. I have a feeling, though, that the second song is going to be y'all's favorite. Okay, can we just show it on the screen? Right? Okay, y'all know it. Okay, I didn't know this, but apparently this is a PFP favorite. Okay, I just thought, I was like, oh, I really love this song. You know, they'll probably like it. It's nice. It's fun to sing. So I picked it out thinking that, but apparently it is a PFP favorite, so I'm very excited knowing that. Still though, vote for your favorite song in the chat and let us know which one you like the most. Okay, this is You've Got a Friend. The reason that I've been gone, 2 weeks ago, somebody really important to me passed away. And it was very, very hard for me to come back to work and be joyful and to teach really, to really think about anything. So I wanted to let y'all know that's why I was gone. So you didn't think, oh, she just up and left. She just up and leaves and then just comes back. There was a reason. And I think this song really says it perfectly about this person that just passed away. I was thinking about doing So Far Away. If you know that song, it's pretty sad. And I was thinking, I'm really gonna cry. You know, You've Got a Friend is sort of like a hit or miss if I'd cry or not. But So Far Away, I definitely would cry. If you don't know that song, look up the lyrics and you'll know what I'm talking about. All right, so I would like to dedicate this song to them, okay? All right, so verse 1, we can get that on the screen. There we go, all right. So here's how it's gonna go. When you're down and troubled and you need some love and care, and nothing is going right. All right, let's do that much together. When you're down and troubled and you need some love and care, and nothing is going right. All right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. Okay, that much. So last 3 lines, then we'll do the whole verse. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. I ended that differently. Brighten up even your darkest night. All right. So if you know this song, by the way, everyone thinks it's written by James Taylor, which is not true. This is written by Carole King. So woohoo, go women. All right, let's do all of verse 1. When you're down and troubled and you need some love and care, and nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. All right, into the chorus. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. All right, that much of the chorus. Okay. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. All right, Nice. Okay, so you'll notice in the chorus there's a lot of words that end with 2 L's. So I want you to think about when we're singing it that you're not going to close to the L until the last second. So we don't have fall, call. And those of us that are from Texas can attest that we like to swallow our L's. I've talked about that before when we had la la la. And it's even harder to kind of not swallow it, especially when it's at the end. So, fall, call, I'll be there. So we've got all those words. So just keeping that in mind. All right. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you have to do is call, and I'll be there. You've got a friend. Okay, let's try that one more time. That part, while you were listening to me sing it. So let's try it together. And thinking about the melody just for right now, and then when we go to sing it, thinking about those long vowels, okay? Winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you have to do is call, and I'll be there. You've got a friend. I'm pausing there because there's a little bit of a bum, bum. You've got a friend. So I want us to be prepared for that. All right, let's try the whole chorus together. And then I think, the rest of it, we'll take a look at it and just make sure we know what's ahead, and then I think we'll be good to go. All right, so chorus. You just called out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you have to do is call, and I'll be there. You've got a friend. Okay? And then moving on, we've got verse 2, which I think is all the same. Sky above you grows dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow. Keep your head together and call my... I don't know what the rest of the words are. That's okay. And call my name out loud. Soon you'll hear me knocking at your door. Okay, so I knew that there was something else. Okay, so that last little line is a little bit different. Soon you'll hear me knocking at your door. So let's try that together. Soon you'll hear me knocking at your door. Okay, and then we get the chorus. You just call out my name. We've gone over that. And then if we scroll down a little bit further, let's see. All right, we get the bridge. Here we go. Now ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so cold? That much. Now ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you, yes, and desert you, and take your soul if you let them. Oh, but don't you let them. Okay, those last 3 lines. They'll hurt you, yes, and desert you, and take your soul if you let them. Oh, but don't you let them. All right, let's do that whole bridge, and I think we'll be good to go. Now ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you, yes, and desert you, and take your soul if you let them. Oh, but don't you let them. And then we've got the chorus, and then we've just got our outro. You've got a friend. You've got a friend. Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Ain't it good to know? Ain't it good to know? Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? So if you're kind of lost there because there's a lot going on, you can just come in, you've got a friend, every time without fail, right? Okay. They do a bunch of little ditties down there, but the rest of it we've got. So let's go ahead and do it. All right, sitting up at the top of your chair, thinking about those L's. Here we go. When you're down and troubled and you need some love and care, and nothing is going right, close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Here come the L's. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, yeah. You've got a friend. Verse 2. If the sky above you grows dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud, and soon you'll hear me knocking at your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, yeah, yeah, to see you again. That part wasn't in the lyrics. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. Now ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you, yes, and desert you. They'll take your soul if you let them. Oh, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, yeah, yeah, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. Here we go, outro. You've got a friend. Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Ain't it good to know? Ain't it good to know? Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Oh yeah, you got a friend. You got a friend. You've got a friend. I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a great day.
Hi PFP friends! If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like by hitting the thumbs up button. Leave us a note in the comments section below, or click the subscribe button to get the latest updates on new video releases and live stream classes. And once you subscribe, be sure to click on the bell to turn on notifications to get alerted when we go live. Thank you for being part of our community and making us the #1 Parkinson's fitness channel on YouTube. Happy exercising!